Finally, Google has made their Gemini 2.0 image generation public. They gave introduction about this a few months ago, but now they have officially launched it. And the cool thing about this is, this not only generate images from text, but it can also edit the images that has been generated. Also, it can edit our images that we give as input, which is such an amazing feature. Because AI image generator is common, but AI image editor is not that common. So in this tutorial, we are going to check it out. So first thing is, just Google AI Studio. You'll be getting the aistudio.google.com. Click here, and also make sure that you are signing in with your Google account. And to the right, you are having this models. So I guess by default it will be in Gemini 2.0 Flash. So you need to change the model to Gemini 2.0 Flash Experimental, which is under preview. Okay, because I guess that's the only model that supports this image generation. As you can see here, we are not having that image generation over here. So if you go here, now we are having this output format as images and text. Also make sure that you are checking this, then only we will be getting the image in the output. Okay, so this is the first step. Now what I will do is, I'll just go and give it a prompt over here. I'm just going to ask, give me a car image. Okay, let me go with simple one. So this is going to give us a image of a car. Yeah, we have got the image of a car. Now if you really like this image and you want to make some modifications to this image, for example, let me just go and say, give me the side view. So this basically will give us the side view of this car, and run. So as you can see, that's a black car and we literally got the side view of that car. So now open the door. So in case if you really like a image that got generated, but you want multiple angles or make some modifications, this really does amazing work. Look at this exact same image, it has just opened the door. So we got the front view, side view, the open door view also. Like, we can literally do a catalog of images over here. And next, let me just go add a dog on the car. Okay, simple. So as you can see here, we are having a dog, and in case if you want to select a different breed, you can just add it over here. So this is the first use case that I found amazing. You can generate an AI image from text, and you can improvise that image output in multiple versions like this. Let me just clear the chat. Okay, and let's say you want to create a story and you want to create a sequence of images for that particular story, and I get this is the best tool which you're going to ask for. For example, let me just go and ask this, give me scene with images and description for Titanic. So let me just go with 5 scenes with images and descriptions for the story of Titanic. Okay, and run. So first we have got the scene, so the Titanic ship. This image looks so good, like it looks super realistic, to be honest. Open image in new tab. Yeah, the image looks so good. And next we are having a scene 2 inside the Titanic where people are there. And next we are having that iceberg, people are getting rescued in the lifeboat, and at the end it just goes inside it. So basically you can just construct your own movie using this. Like, it also gives us with some description. So this is another use case which I found so interesting. And another use case that I found is for creating posters or a YouTube thumbnail. So I will just go with this prompt, create me a YouTube thumbnail about Egypt pyramids with the text ancient mysteries. It must look so attractive. In case if you want to create a poster, you can just have it as a poster or something. So let me just go with this prompt. This is so minimalistic, right? But it has done the job. And in case if you don't like it, what you can do is, you're having this edit option over here. Click here and just rerun it. So you'll be getting multiple responses for the same prompt. So I don't even like this. I'll just rerun it again. So look at this. This looks perfect. Like, the font and the background and the lighting over here and the darkness over here, the color combination as well as the gradient, this looks perfect. If I want to have a thumbnail like this, I will definitely have it. And next use case which I found interesting is it also generates images with text on it in a really nice way. For example, let me give this prompt. So I will just go with this prompt, image of a man having the text "I love AI" on his shirt, and it must be in super realistic style. And in case if you are using a new prompt, I would recommend you to like clear and use it. Okay, so this is the output that I get, and that looks quite good, and the quality of the image is so good, but I don't know why it cropped the image of a man. So let me just download this image. Yeah, so this is fine. And apart from this, now let's see what are the editing features that it can do. Okay, here is where the interesting things start. So first let me go and upload an image. So this is the image that I've uploaded, basically a river with some mountains. So what if I want to add a boat? Okay, so I'll just go, I've uploaded the image, I'll just go and ask add a boat here, something like this, and run. So that's perfect. Like, look at the realism over here. So there are two things that must be taken care of over here. First thing is the model shouldn't alter the existing image. Okay, and the second thing is that image that model is adding or embedding in the existing image should be perfectly blend. And just look at this image, and this is the original one, and this is like, let me show you a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, it hasn't altered anything in the existing image. The clouds, the mountain, everything looks so perfect, even the water, these small details, and it has added a boat so perfectly. Even the reflection, that's 100% perfect, to be honest. Yeah, so don't worry about the Grok thing, because I got this image from Grok, so it's just the watermark of that original image. It's not from Grok or something. So I would give it a 10 on 10. Imagine you are doing this in Photoshop. You must get a boat image, add the blend effect, you need to put a shadow, mask it, mirror it. It's going to take you like 30 minutes if you are like a medium level Photoshop, but this just did the job in less than 30 seconds. So that's really amazing. This is a use case of, in case if you want anything in your image, you can just add it like this. And let me quickly show you another use case. For example, go to upload file, and I'm going to upload two images. Okay, so this is the image of a croissant or bread or something, and this is the image of a girl. And let me just go and type. Just going to give image of her eating it. That's it, and run. So now it has to combine both these and give us the output. So this is the output that I get, and this doesn't disappoint, to be honest. Yeah, this is the exact same person, the hair color and stuff, the dress is blue color, and she's literally eating this. This is so amazing, to be honest. Yeah, and let's try with another one. So I'm going and uploading an image of a car which is red in color. Make it blue. That's it. Let's see what it can do now. This is going to be really challenging because it must change every color of that, but this does perfectly. Like, so that's really stunning. I think more than the image generation, the edit feature is so good. And let's go with the final edit feature. So go and upload. So remember this t-shirt which we got, I love AI thing. So let me just go and now change it. Let me just go and change the text on the shirt to I love Google. Okay, let's do this. Let's just do this and run. This is it. You can even use this to alter any text in your images also. So these are some of the use cases that I found, and I really wish you can like try it out and let me know in the comments how this editing feature is going to be useful for you. And in case if you want to use it locally, you can just try running this. Yeah, just plug your Gemini API key and you can start using it in your projects and applications also. So that's basically it, guys. Check it out and let me know. Also check the playlist of my channel. I've done a lot of videos in programming and AI tools. Check the playlist, subscribe me. Thanks for watching.